Hello, everyone. This is vTri. This is a best of 9, and right now I'm just going to be commentating on this game against user. So the first game, there's not much analysis. I just kind of got lucky. Geneva was apparently the correct spot to strike. All I know is that Geneva is more likely to have a person because it's closer to the base, and apparently I landed a 50-50. Woo. The second game was also doesn't need much analysis, but I decided to play it safe. I think I expected the game to end up in a 50-50 when I look at this, but I kind of screwed over my 50-50 by doing dumbest move ever. Yeah, that was a facepalm. So 1-1. I decided to play safe. Even Berlin will be much more appealing if it didn't have the 10 on it. Otherwise, it just looks suspicious and my opponent can just strike it. So I captured Geneva, stayed there. And he went to strike a city. But there was something I'm surprised about, right? I honestly thought he was in Berlin because it's a high value tile. But no, he just pops out in Venice. I was really confused because I was expecting like a counter strike. For this turn, I knew that I had to end up in Brussels, so it was a decision between encryption or capture, and it moved to Brussels. I also waited a bit on the move to Brussels part, so my opponent would confuse it, would think I was doing something more interesting. This move is probably one of my favorite ones in the entire set, so I decided to encrypt and then prep. This basically locks out the bottom cities if my opponent doesn't choose to strike Geneva, which, let's face it, my opponent probably won't. And that's game free. So for game four was pretty interesting. Opponent goes strike reports again, because strike reports is insane. I was actually considering striking Berlin, because that's what players that use strike reports do, but I kind of decided against it. I don't know what that strike was about, but okay. I had kind of a feeling that he was at Berlin at this time, but I decided, where is he? Let's locate. And I realized, oh shoot, he's actually in Berlin. What the heck do I do now? At this moment, I realized, oh shoot, I'm probably screwed. So I just decided, should I go strike reports? And I realized you had rapid recon, and it's pretty. Strike reports is kind of useless against rapid recon. However, as a desperation expert, I just decided, let's try locate. I want you to know something. Do you catch it? Okay, what basically happened was that my opponent located and then moved to the spot that he wanted to go super quickly. That means only one thing. He's literally looking to see whether I'm at that city or not. So therefore, I'm pretty sure that Geneva was the city that I was at. And 3-1. If I remembered, I was playing safe on turn 1. Going to Vienna or Budapest. I just don't want to die on turn 1, you know? I had a feeling that my opponent was at Warsaw, but just in case he wasn't, I just decided to double move at Budapest and pretend I was at Kiev. Therefore, my opponent at Warsaw would just strike at Kiev. And although I don't have strike reports, I can just like strike him at Kiev. 4-1. I'll I'll do a quick analysis on how I think I did in this game, and I think I played absolutely too safely, but this game is really fun. However, because I don't think there was as many interesting decisions made in this game, I don't think I will commentate on this game.